Hi guys, so I'm back to show you a cool interaction that we have with the new Chaos support and the new Dark Magician support. So I'm going to show you a 2-card combo. In this case we have Grifo and Preparation of Rites, but in the end what you need is Magician's Rod. So it can be it can be Illusion of Chaos, or it can be Magician's Rod. So we're going to start with the Chaos combo. So in the draw phase we're going to activate Grifo, setting Mind Shuffle, activating and searching for Skull Archfiend. Skull is going to send the ritual to the graveyard and add in Black Chaos to our hand. So we activate the ritual in the graveyard to retrieve Grifo, and now we're going to start with our Dark Magician combo. So activate Prep, grabbing IOC, and IOC searching for Rod. So in the end what you need is Rod. Normal Rod and search for Curtain. So now Curtain is going to activate and it's going to summon DMG and search for Soul Servant. Since we activated the spell, and we can summon Demod. So now with Demod we're going to search for Pharaoh Servant. So Pharaoh Servant is going to activate, revealing Soul Servant, summoning itself and setting in Circle. Circle is going to activate. We're going to change Soul Servant to Sack Salvation. So now we're going to add Salvation and we're going to activate it. That way we're going to set Eternal Soul, and now this is the moment when the two archetypes are going to mix. So we're going to ritual summon Black Chaos using the ritual spell and Demod as trigger. So Black Chaos comes forth, is going to activate its effect to retrieve Soul Servant again. So now we're going to search for another DM spell. In this case we're searching for Gaze. So now we banish Soul Servant to draw the Gaze, and we're going to retrieve 3 cards with Skull Archfiend. 2 of them are banished, DMG and Soul Servant, and we need to return a card that mentions Ritual of Light and Darkness, and the only one that we have in the graveyard is the ritual spell. So with those 3 cards we're going to summon Skull Archfiend to the field, and that way we can summon Anaconda, maintaining our ritual monster and Pharaoh Servant on the field. So Anaconda is going to activate its effect. We're going to send Red Eyes Fusion and we're going to summon Dragoon. So obviously this is a combo that it can only be done in Master Duel with the current format. So this is going to be possible only if by the time these new cards arrive to Master Duel, Anaconda and Dragoon are still unbanned. So now since we've finished summoning, we're going to set Gaze, and in our opponent's draw phase we're going to activate Mind Shuffle, also Gaze, targeting Demod. We're going to activate Grifo, and just in case we are going to flip Eternal Soul. So Eternal Soul is going to be used later. Grifo is going to set Mystic Box of Chaos. Why? Because remember that our Black Chaos only downside is that it's affected by our opponent's effects if it is targeted. So the only downside or weakness with these Chaos monsters are targeting effects. So Mystic Box of Chaos has that purpose of evading a targeting effect on these monsters. Retrieving that card to our hand, popping a card in the process, and summoning another monster that we are going to search for another monster in our hand. So that's the whole interaction with these chaos monsters: dodging and summoning. So that's why we have to protect ourselves from targeting effects. Now with Gaze, normally I summon Dragon Knight to protect our back row, but the effect that a lot of people don't notice with Black Chaos is that it is like another Dragon Knight, because our spells and traps cannot be destroyed or banished by the opponent's effects. So in that case, it's better than Dragon Knight. The only downside in comparison with Dragon Knight is that Black Chaos allows our spells and traps to be targeted. So if it is a bouncing effect by targeting, it can be bounced. So that's the only downside, but that's why we have targeting protection effects. So since we don't need Dragon Knight, since Black Chaos has protecting effects, so we're going to search for another monster, and in this case a monster that will help us with targeting effects. In this case, we're going to summon Dark Cavalry. It says that when a card effect is activated that targets a card in the field, quick effect, you can discard one card, negate the activation if you do destroy it. And it is not a once per turn effect, so we can do it as long as we have cards in our hand. Another option is Dark Paladin. The only problem with Dark Paladin is that it says must be fusion summoned. That means that in the next turn we're going to lose Dark Paladin because we cannot reuse it from the graveyard, as you will see later that we can do with Dark Cavalry. But Dark Paladin is pretty oppressive because it can negate spells, so it's pretty good in that sense. You have to take that into account by the time you're going to choose between which one you're going to summon. But mostly you will summon Dark Cavalry because it's better in the long run. You will see that we are going to use him again later in our time. So the other effect is Mind Shuffle. Mind Shuffle is going to search for Skull Archfiend again. You discard Skull Archfiend. Skull Archfiend is going to send the ritual and is going to search for the other ritual monster. In this case, it's BLS. So in this case, I'm going to trigger the Rod's effect to have a card in our hand for Dragoon's Negate. And here comes BLS. So now what do we have? We have several interactions. First of all, we have Dragoon's Negate. Okay? You can discard a Rod and that's it. Second of all, you have Mind Shuffle interactions. If our opponents activate anything, we're going to switch Black Chaos for BLS. And BLS on summon is going to target and banish an opponent's card. So that's another interaction. Third, we have Mystic Box Evasion for a targeting effect, and in the meantime is going to pop an opponent's card. So that's another one. And also we have all the negates that we can with Dark Cavalry. So that those are probably like 3 negates, because remember this is only a 2-card combo, and we're going to start with 5 cards in our hand. And also we have Eternal Soul, reviving Dark Magician, banishing a card with Dark Magical Circle. So these are pretty significant interactions. And also in the end, I'm going to tell you another interaction that we have. So this is just an example. In this case, Ryseal, we're going to activate Mind Shuffle in response to ice effect. So we summon BLS. BLS is going to target and vanish a card. So yeah, the opponent is going to summon, activate some stuff. We can negate that, but in this case it was just Anaconda, so we don't care. In the case that is going to target any other card, we can negate it without cover. I chose to switch again with Mind Shuffle, in this case because I want a spell in my hand. So I summon Black Chaos. Black Chaos on summon is going to search for a spell from my graveyard. I can use this spell in my turn later, or this spell is going to be used for our secret interaction that I'm going to save for later. So in this case, our opponent is going to summon Exciton Knight, and it's going to activate its effect. Dragoon is going to negate it. So that's our Dragoon's negate. It's going to summon Node. I'm going to summon Feral Servant and Banishing Node. That's it. End phase. So in the case that our opponent is going to set a bunch of spells, traps, or whatever, this is our secret interaction. Feral Servant, remember the last effect, it says quick effect, you can discard one spell, destroy all spells and traps your opponent controls. That's why we need our spell in our hand. Black Chaos is going to help us with that. So yeah, you're going to blow up the entire back row from our opponents. So that's pretty amazing. And now in our turn, the point that I was talking about, that is the difference between Dark Cavalry and Dark Paladin, is that now this is the last turn that we have before our monster that was Fusion Summon using Gaze is going to be banished. So in this turn we're going to take advantage of that, and we're going to link summon using Anaconda and Cavalry Selene. With Selene we're going to have 6 spells, and we're going to use it to revive Dark Cavalry. That you cannot do if it is Dark Paladin. So if you need, more gas, you need more pressure, and the game turns to more turns, so you will take advantage of these option that we have with Dark Cavalry, that is reusing it from the graveyard. And practically that's it. You can just go for game. So yeah, I think that this combo is as pure as it can get. It's not 100% pure because we have cards like Anaconda, Selene, and all of that, but it is as pure as it can get. And I really think that these are really good cards, and this is a pretty oppressive board that you can say that can win games in a competitive state. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this combo and what you guys think about these cards, and let's just hope that Anaconda and Dragoon are available by the time these cards come to the game. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and leave a like, and I see you in the comments.